Well, welcome back once more, and thanks once again for retuning into Classic Dirt Bike TV. Now, in this very short video, we're going to take a look at a nice little Italian-made mini bike that was put together by Rodolfo Covallero. So let's just take a look at his Beta Boy 125 mini bike. Now, this bike was, as I said, built by Italian bike builder Rodolfo Covallero, who has a very good reputation for building these types of one-off specials, and this little Beta Boy 125 is just another example of his very fine workmanship. But this lovely little machine is more of a fun bike, really, rather than something you could use seriously on an off-road racetrack. But nonetheless, it would be quite a novelty to see this little bike take to the racetrack in a proper race, because it would still be well capable with it being a 125 and not something smaller like maybe a 50cc. Now, the bike is made up from a specially made large steel tube chassis, which has a heavy duty rear backbone and some lighter, smaller diameter tubing to support the front of the engine. Now, the motor is taken straight out of a Beta 125 motocross bike, and it has a 5-speed gearbox and your standard wet multi-plate clutch. Now, the engine's also fed its fuel by a big Dell'Orto VHP2 carburetor with an external air filter fitted at the rear. Now, the engine has a bore and stroke of 54mm, and it's said that this little 125 two-stroke puts out about 18 horsepower, so it's quite a nippy little machine for its very small size. Now, the bike's front forks are a pair of 32mm Marzoccis, which are quite a tough pair of suspension units for such a small bike, but these Italian-made forks will be more than capable of handling anything that this little monster will ever come across. But these Marzoccis, of course, are decent suspension systems, and larger diameter versions of these fork stanchions are used on many different motocross machines around the globe. Now again, and of course, as you'd expect, because this is an Italian-made machine, it also has a pair of Marzocchi piggyback twin shocks on the rear as well, and again, these are generally used on bigger, larger capacity machines. Now, I'm assuming that this Rudy Garage badge on the bike's front number plate is where Rodolfo makes all of these one-off specials in his workshop. But of course, with this being a mini motocross or fun bike, it is quite light and only weighs in around 58 kilograms, so it would be easy enough to transport even into the boot or trunk of a car if you don't have something larger. Now, the bike's fuel tank looks suspiciously like it came straight from a Swedish Husqvarna machine, but Rodolfo never actually confirmed that fact to me, but if it's not, then it's certainly very similar. But even this exhaust tailpipe and that very comfortable looking seat look like they both came straight from a 250 or maybe even a 400 cross Husqvarna, so it seems that there's certainly some Swedish Husky influences in this particular build. But even still, what a lovely little bike, and let's face it, who wouldn't want this in their garage or workshop so they could just wheel it out and have some fun on from time to time? Or even better still, what nicer bike could you have to buzz around the paddock on a race day, because you can be doubly sure that you're never going to bump into another one just like it. But nonetheless, this will still be a nippy little racer with that 125 Beta motocross motor in such a light little frame, but you'd certainly have to fix this small motorbike securely into your garage or lock-up, because somehow I think that the kids and maybe even the adults won't be able to keep their hands off it. And here we have a picture of the bike's builder, Rodolfo Covallero, and this will just give you an idea of the scale and size of this little monster. And thanks again to Rodolfo for supplying all the pictures of his Beta Boy 125. So of course, look out for more exciting vintage off-road racers coming soon, and do hope you'll all continue to subscribe and tune in to Classic Dirt Bike TV.